and welcome back to another episode. So today it's going to be a very different episode and well, still fossil related. So as you can see, there's a lot of plants inside of this vase. For some of you that didn't saw the other video where I built this, I'm going to put the link in the top of this video. But this is the aspect of the fossil vivarium that I built 2 months ago. So as you can see, the plants inside are very happy, and they are all green. We have moss everywhere, and well, they are very happy. But one thing that I didn't like when I did build this, it's the condensation that it's everywhere. So it's in here, and for the person that would like to watch, so it's unpleasant to the eye, but it's normal. So because it's the normal cycle of the water, so the plants expel the water condensates in the glass, returns to the dirt, and it's absorbed by the plants, and the cycle goes over and over and over. And well, it's just like that. I'm going to make some upgrades in this, so I'm going to clean the glass for you guys to see what's inside. One curious fact is that the fossils look like they were sunk in the dirt, so it's very weird, because they look like they were pushed over the dirt, but it's not the case, so I didn't mess with that. So I guess it was the settlement of the dirt that is in here that did that. And so there are a couple of species of plants that are inside that grow beyond my expectation. I didn't expect that, so when I picked them, I think that they were going to be little small plants, but these ones grow a lot. We have a few tenants living inside, so I'm going to try to show you guys, because they hide pretty well in there. So this is a little mini jungle in there. So first I'm going to clean the glass for you guys to see it. I'm going to open the top lid, and I'm going to show you my idea. So I hope this will turn out even cooler. And well, enough talk, let's get started. So I'm in my balcony near my backyard. I bring the container outside because inside there's a lot of mosquitoes. I don't know where they come, but it's full of mosquitoes. So I'm going to open the lid in order to the condensation to dissipate a little bit. So I glued a piece of plastic in the top of the cork lid, because it's more easy to open the lid doing like that. I start to peel apart some of the lid, so pulling inside here. Oh, it's still okay, now it's open. Woo! Oh, check this out. This plant, well, if I have the lid open, it grows outside of the container already. So okay, now let's just wait a little bit for the condensation to disappear, and then I will start to clean the inside for us to see this better. So be right back. So friends, I cleaned a little bit the glass. Now you can clearly see what's inside, and we have a lot of grass and moss growing everywhere. So we have the millipede over there, so I guess he's investigating why the sudden drop in moist inside of the fossil vivarium. So we have a lot of different plants growing inside. I need to do some trimming, because I think there are a few plants that are exceeding the size of the container. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but I guess I have to do some trimming, because there are a couple of plants in here that they are plants that climb over, so I don't know if that is a specific name, but this one over here, it's really big. So as you can see, I guess this plant climbs over the rocks and attach to the rocks, because I see, oh god, let me see if I can zoom. I see some roots coming out of the intersection of the leaves. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this one. So well, anyways, continue. As you can see, we have a lot of different species of moss growing inside, and some ferns as well. So I didn't clean this. I have to clean this a little bit better. So we have different species growing over here. So the cuculae is almost completely covered on this side. So it's kind of interesting. Also, the moss here really grows. So you can clearly see. So this looks like some tiny pine trees, which is very nice. But anyways, what I want to show you is this. So my plans for this are well, let me show you. So the plan is this. So I have this little LED light over here. It's from a closet. So this is the little lights that are inside of the closet that light up when we open the closet. I have this piece of plastic in here that goes that covers the LED, and my goal is to put this on the bottom of the lid, so the Vivarium would have always light. But since this is a green project, I don't want to have this connected to DC power supply or connected to connected to normal sockets of the house. So I have this over here. So this is a little solar panel that is broken. It's from those garden lights that we stick on the ground, and this doesn't provide much power, sorry, but I guess it's enough to light up the LEDs. And what I'm planning to do is to have some sort of wire coming out of the lid, and then I can put the solar panel far away from the container, and then we have an external light and don't really need some power supply or anything else. Okay, now it's all connected. So we have this connected to the solar panel. So this is very simple connection, and we have the solar panel in here that is receiving light from the flashlight. This is representing the sun because I don't have sun inside of my office. Okay, and you have to imagine that these are a little bit longer, and this probably is going to stay outside or next to a window or in some place that catches a lot of sun. And if there is no sun, so check this out, I'm going to block the sun and the LEDs will start to glow immediately. So we have a way to put some more light inside of the Vivarium in here without using any kind of socket of the house or some kind of AC or DC adapter. So now I'm going to do a hole in here. I'm going to glue the LEDs in there. I'm not really sure if I'm going to leave the switch in here. This was the switch that was in here to light the LEDs, but I'm not really sure if I'm going to leave it or not. If I want to lose it, I just take it apart and connect this wire to this point, and that's it. Of course, some of you might say, well, this is so much trouble. You can bought some selfie lights like this one over here, and well, it simplifies a lot of stuff. So this don't have the solar panel, and well, I guess I could use one of these, but now I prefer to use something that was going to the trash anyway. So now it's not going to the trash, and it's going to be used in a different thing, and I believe it's going to make a difference inside of the Vivarium. I removed the little wire that was in here and also the switch, and I put a little more resistant wire. So now I managed to solder the wire in the tracks in here. Now let's see if it's all well. Let me just turn on the flashlight here. So this is going to be contra cycle, sun cycle. So when there is sun, there is no light, but when there is night, there is light. So well, it's going to be different, but anyways. So here it goes. Okay, it's functioning. Okay, it's cool. So we have a function light source for the lid. So now I have to glue this, and I have to make some hole in order for this to pass. So I finished gluing the plastic lid and the LEDs in the bottom of this cork lid. Now we have the wires exposed on this side, and I need to connect them to the solar panel, but I'm not going to connect them directly because I'm not sure where I'm going to put this Vivarium, and the need of moving that could arise, and I don't want to have to remove all of the wiring every time I need to move this around. So I'm going to do like that. So I'm going to replace these wires with these wires over here that belong to a computer. So I have this, they're going to act like the port. I'm going to hide them. So, and then if I want to disconnect, so I just, this is for connecting the solar panel. So like that. So you get the idea. These are coming from the LED lights, and these are coming from the solar panel. And I'm going to hide them in here. So like that. I'm going to put some covering in here, and then if I want to remove, if I want to move this around, so I just unplug the solar panel, and that's about it. So I know this could be a little bit more fancy, but I'm using the stuff that I have in my house, so I am trying not to buy anything. So this, I'm going to reuse this. This is from the computer that I have laying around that is broken. So everything is glued. So we have the port in here. So now what I need to do is to find some cover to put this in a very beautiful way, or at least not that ugly way. So I remember this. I have this hard drive magnet. I'm going to glue them in here, and then I have this tin that was, I believe it's from coffee or something like that. It was laying around in here, so I'm going to use just the lid. The lid is from tin, and this has a very high magnetic attraction to the magnet. So I'm just going to glue the magnet in here, and if I put this on the top, it's going to be attracted to the magnet and stay in there, so it's not going to move around. So now it's going to have just this, because the magnet was attracted to the lid, and it's now stuck in the top of the lid. So it's going to stay like that on top of this. Sorry guys, let me see if, okay, now the appearance is a little bit better than just like that. So, and I made a hole in here for the wires that are coming from the solar panel, passing in here. So if I need to do some sort of maintenance or something like that, I just need to push this lid and unplug the solar panel, and that's about it. So now I'm going to glue the magnet in here, and we hopefully all the things will work out. So let's continue. So everything is now okay. This is, now I can touch this without burning myself. Be careful with some silicone glue, hot glue, because this is pretty nasty if it's still warm, so you can get some burns in your hands. Now I glued the magnet in here. So now the objective is like that. So I have this thin lid, so it stays in here so it doesn't fall, and it almost looks like it belongs to the lid. I'm going to just rotate this to the part where I don't want to see, because the wires are going to come from here, and it's looking really good. So now I have to connect the wires that are coming from outside. So the solar panel was charging all day long, so I guess they should have a pretty nice charge. But keep in mind that this is going to only to be visible when the sun goes out. So it's only the chip of the solar panel only connects when the sun goes out. So now I have to be outside. So this wire is coming from the outside. I use telephone wire, so you can use any wire that you want. So I'm going to put this like that. This is like that in order to be correct. So I'm going to pull it a little bit away from here, okay, to be centered. Now like that. Now I have to put in the top of. So this is the main aspect of the lid. So now it's complete and it's looking cool. And as you can see, it almost looks like it was made like that, bought like that. So now the only thing missing is the light. So the solar panel is outside. It was charging all afternoon and I believe it's fully charged, but there is still light outside. So keep in mind that the solar panel is going to start the discharge of the battery that is having there when it's dark outside. So it's going to be a counter cycle inside of the Vivarium, but I think it's going to be cool because this is going to receive sunlight anyways, but at night it receives more light and the plants, I guess, won't make any difference because of the reduced sunlight that is going to receive, because it's going to be in the dark place here in the office. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to outside because I don't want to wait, and I'm going to cover the solar panel and I'll be right back and to show you guys the aspect. So give me just a second. Ta-da! Friends, check this out. It's way beautiful. Oh, let me just unplug and disconnect my LED light and you can clearly see the difference. So, oh, it's very different. Well, this is the fossil Vivarium is awesome like that. So it's a big improvement of the other that I have. Well, I don't have any lights, and keep in mind that this is all green project built with some household items that I have in hand. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to do some trimming inside of the Vivarium. I'm probably going to post a relaxing video at the end of this one, but I just want to show you one more thing before I go, because I have a nice idea for the future. So my plan for the future is like that. So I have this container. It's pretty nasty because it was outside, and this one is way bigger and taller than the other one, and I want to do, and I will try to do, some wall of moss and some fossils with lights, and I will try to add a different stuff. It's going to be a surprise. I'm going to try to do this in the next months, so don't rush me because I'm not sure how much time I'm going to take with this one. So this is going to be my next project, and I hope that everything will turn okay. So for now, I'm going to leave you just with some relaxing sounds, and if you like, don't forget to put a like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next movie. Bye!